继续游戏，云端，你哪骂了？是这边开始吗？
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
第二章。
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
怎么看起来 Alan Work 这么老？是他吗？这。再不能跑步。
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
哦，先打个炮吧。咖啡保温瓶是现在在用啊。这是什么？怎么？他们是刚搬来是吗？哇塞，下雪不是下雨。哇，他家书柜也太大了吧！咖啡机啊。
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
餐盘也不收。这么有情境哦。哦，这里就是他写小说的地方哎。
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
I see.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
这不能开过去哦。阿西原稿。
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd wait. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me.
下水道，所以我等一下会去下水道里面。
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
What the hell?
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
这里要观
I'm
看。
right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on now.
他老婆超怕黑的。先看一下这个。 这只是他那时候的作品。保险丝在哪？
I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
敢努力吹哦，拜托了。
Alan, I really need those lights on.
这是本兽呢，保险丝哎。 走廊，走廊在哪？哦 ，sorry。
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
我靠，这气氛适合打炮。哇，他家住蛮高的哎。 亮铺症 now。
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
他被警长救回来，然后现在在检查。
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called me to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
警局里面还有钓竿，还有放一条鱼，扯。
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corner.
地图也不能看，看着还走出去。
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luck.
为什么都是他在修灯啊？干。
The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark. I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located.
花车是那个我看到那头路的花车吗？
Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky.
哦 ，Stucky， 我早要把他杀了，不是吗？
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin
他老
woman
婆
in
有
a
发
black
现不对
dress.
劲。
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
OK。
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
换灯泡吗？专注在换灯泡。阅读，寻人启事。这些都失踪哎。这间应该警长吧？
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
给来电电话。
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
傻小。
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
干，我们要自己去找老婆。
Cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
家己找某啊！哦，医生走了。
Mr. Wade, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
笑，他就是华特吧？
They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
餐厅中的黑暗魅影。
To describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless,
黑暗魅影，他说的是那个吧？那个老杂货吧？拿那个假钥匙给我那个。
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go.
枪击案干不会是我开枪吧？
Had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion
旋路花车。
Now, we get this every year. I know it's exciting. The big day is almost here, but let's say this is the gunplay for the shooting.
看来是要走这。早上应该是没事。
fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting.
看这个在讲等一下的故事剧情。
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
检查废车。
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried.
哇，他来了！
Flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright
干，这人太好了吧
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
所以我要去找 Barry。我要怎么离开啊？哦嘘！
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness.
这是那间小屋哎。
Carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson
安德森兄弟
inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
是那两个唱歌的
never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All
啊，
we
是啊。
can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
老人痴呆。
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not.
抱歉。
But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Barry.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
看来他之前有打狗仔。
I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Barry,
you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
应该是这里的老
What
板
an airhead.
哇
Jeez, Mr.
塞，
Takes
这
a
间
swing
房
at
子
everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
这间房子也太屌了吧！哇塞，这是长毛象吗？这是啥小？我英文不是很好。哦，真的是长毛象哎！古化石在以豹野取名为龅牙查理。哇，国家公园。
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
看来其实也不太相信我。
Could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
What 这不能开啊 ！What the hell? Rusty, where are you? 哦，他在外面。
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Oh,
hey, Rusty, right? You're
狗受伤了。
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually,
你忙
I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
龅牙查理旁边，登记簿这个吧。
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
超北蓝。
I'd think this is the form you wanted?
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk.
看来是一个很正常的自然景观诶，不是什么奇怪的地方。是这一个，那一个电塔走。Okay, thank you.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms.
干，我写小说也才写到发疯吧。
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al.
时间到了。
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
这里一定尘螨超多。
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist.
激流式勇士是什么？
All over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill
绝
me.
对有了。
I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
开关。
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Thank you. You're in the dark till you come back, or until you get eaten by a grue. I didn't realize we were back in the 3rd grade here.
那边有东西。哦，电池。我现在有9个电池。
Seriously, cut it out, Al. My nerves
Okay,
are shot.
thank you. 这都是没人照顾，是不是？不然花怎么干动它小啊？哇，还有 BBQ 桌。一个井会不会有那个贞子跳出来啊？看来只有那条路可以走。
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
等一下哦。前往情人峰 ，OK。看来他把门锁起来，我就算再怎么跑，也不可能跑回去啊。原稿。
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice, and here was Al armed with a gun.
没什么。
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
哇，他就直接这样停了。
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
感觉就是会被那个被骗了，杀小啦！ 哦，还有灯。
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
就这样笑，奇怪，他们都没有发生这种事吗？
Taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact,
大嘴
just
鲈鱼
caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time.
他是想享受钓鱼的乐趣了吧？
It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of insane.
我需要听你们在靠背吗？好像也不用。